It's very pleasing to see the way the markets are moving now here in the second quarter after Easter. It certainly looks as if we're going to see a very strong run in the commodity sector, resources sector, as we've been expecting. The key to the driver, of course, is the American bond market. I have to emphasize just how important the weakness is that we're seeing in that market. The interest rates had been falling for 28 years, and now the bond market is signaling that we're going to see an extended period of rising bond yields. That means rising interest rates. The causes behind it, probably the very large increase in money that's available there in the United States. We're seeing increases in prices of all sorts of foodstuffs and consumer items, so we're seeing inflationary pressures, which means that real interest rates are still quite low. Commodity markets around the world, led by gold, are showing that it's anticipating higher inflation periods. And we're also seeing a continuation of the world economy reflation recovery, and that means that the demand for commodities themselves is very well underpinned. We've seen 100% price rises for iron ore, very strong moves in coal, copper markets looking good, nickel, zinc, aluminium. These are all looking very, very robust, and I expect to see strong moves in those ahead. Now, what this is saying to us, as we've been pointing out with our roadmap, that we are now in the optimism up leg. We had that disbelief wave one up leg for 10 years. We had a very sharp sell-off into the pessimism down leg into the bottom of 2008 and 2009, and the first leg up. We've had 4 months of quite weak market as it goes through a sub-pessimism wave, but now we're on to a move which will see the big stocks like BHP and Newcrest, Woodside here in the Australian market looking very, very good. But also we're seeing at last some volume into the small stocks that we like. We think there's outstanding value in many of the stocks. It doesn't matter whether you're looking at coal or iron ore or nickel or gold, oil and gas. Really, really good opportunities are coming through, and you're going to be surprised at how the market breadth is improving. There are new stories coming out. We're very excited about our Falcon oil and gas project there in the Beetaloo Basin, which is paralleling some of the developments in shale gas, but more importantly shale oil, like we have in the Barkin Shale in the Williston Basin. That's happening here in Australia, and it's the next step on from the coal seam methane area, which has had such a big boom. Anyway, talk to your advisors. We are now coming into a very, very strong market, and this is going to be extremely good for Australian resources.